Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be showing you guys how I paint my illustrations. So whenever I make my drawing, I usually start off first with a clean line art. So I usually have 4 stages when I make my illustrations. So first is the sketch stage, the line art stage, the base color stage, then the final painting stage. So for this drawing, I already finished my sketch stage and is already making my line art stage. So usually in my sketch stage, I use different colors so that when I do my line art, I just have to trace over it and I could still visibly see how my line art looks, if it's clean and neat. So for my line art, I like to use a thin sized brush because it would look more cleaner and neater. So usually I like to use thicker lines for the character's outer line so that it would be more emphasized in the illustration. So now the next thing that I did is I separated the main character from the background. So what I did was I selected the main area or the main object of my illustration and I added the base color of that main object. Now, we're not yet adding any shadings, any other colors, just flat base colors so that we can visualize what we would like the background to look like and that how we could plan on making them stand out more and make sure that the illustration is more balanced. After I paint my base colors, I usually color my line art next, which we'll be seeing in a bit. So here I'm coloring my line art based on the base colors, which is easier to paint on for later. So now I made a sketch of my background and I wanted to make it more monotone so that the main object of my illustration would stand out more. So for my background, I made it a little bit more monochrome, like red shades with a little bit of color. And yeah, so I usually just paint over just one layer and just paint with my watercolor brush and my pencil brush. Then I plan it out first. So yeah. So the next thing that I do is I paint my characters, which are the main object of my illustrations. So I usually merge all of the layers from the base color once that I've finished deciding that I want this color on her hair. So once I've done changes and I'm satisfied with the base color, I just merge them all together and I paint over that layer. But for beginners or for starters who are new to painting, I would suggest that you do it in separate layers. But for me, it's easier for me to just do it in one layer. But the downside of my technique is that if I make a mistake, I'd have to really just like start over or just make major changes to my drawing. So yeah, that's basically the gist of how I make my illustrations. And I usually like to edit my photo after. I do some brightness, contrast editing in Photoshop or just even here in my Medibang software so that it would match my background, so that it wouldn't look too separate, so that they would just have that feel, that atmosphere. So yeah, so that's usually what I do. So like just remember the steps that I did. The background first, and then the main object, then the foreground, and I think you're good to go. So if you have any questions, or if you guys have anything else that you like me to teach you, you can just comment down below and we'll see. So thanks for watching, and if you guys want to see the end product, just continue watching. I hope you guys like this video. I'm sorry if I'm being a little bit awkward in my voiceover. It's my first time voice doing this, and yeah, thanks. Hit that subscribe button, leave a like if you like this video, and I'll see you next time.